Hi, this is Marcus from evCalc. Today I will demonstrate the functionality of evCalc, the range simulation with the most comprehensive car database on the web. First you go to evCalc.ch and choose the evCalc. Some browsers do support localization, so I allow the browser to access my current location. That adds some additional functionality. With the localization active, you will see a car symbol and already the surrounding chargers in my vicinity. The map function allows you to design a routing of your next trip, so I click on the car symbol to set the current waypoint. I will start my trip. Then I go today to Geneva in Switzerland. I can search here where I want to go, and the map flies to the corresponding position. So I go today to the airport of Geneva and I click here to set the destination, and the router will route you the fastest routing along your trip. Here in the top line I have some settings for the routing, so the street condition, the actual outside temperature, what charger will be shown en route, so I will see only fast charger with 45 kilowatts or more on my route, and which range will be covered along my route. All routers will be shown as a cluster, so I can choose a cluster to see more details about where the chargers are located. I can also route my trip via this charger selected. I click here, this button, and a new routing will be designed, including my charger. I have some more function buttons here, so I can reverse the routing here, or I can delete the entire route, or by double clicking a waypoint I can delete a single waypoint. With the center button the map will be centered to your current position. You can also choose automatic centering. That means when you drive along, the map's always centered to your car symbol, as you're shown right now. So now the automatic centering did take place. By clicking any charger symbol, you will have the possibility to see details about the charger, so where its actual position, what infrastructure you may expect, and when, if known, also the cost. For further details, you may follow this link to the charger provider. While calculating a route, we will also evaluate the topography, and the status of the topography will be shown here. That starts with low, then coming medium, and it may take up to 30 seconds to get the status high with the best and most accurate topography you can use for your calculation. Next step is we choose our car. So I choose a car with low range by accident to show you some more features, like the BMW i3. A picture comes up with the car and you can enter some additional settings for the car, like I'm driving with 2 passengers, so my additional weight will be 150 kilograms, and I have winter tire on my car. Furthermore, you can choose if the thermal battery management system will be active or not in different stages. As an alternative, you may also choose the car by pictures, so you can scroll here through the entire car database and see if your car is in the database as well. Next step will be I define my charge strategy, what state of charge I will have at the beginning of my journey. So I start with 90% state of charge. I will latest go to a charger at 10% of state of charge, and what charge here, 20%, I will go to the charger, so I say at 10% is enough. I will charge up to 80%, and my mean charge power will be 40 kilowatt. As I will return on the same day, I will choose a state of charge at destination of 25% at arrival. Now I hit the calculation button and evCalc will show me a table with different information. This table is based on a constant speed shown here. Then you will see the total energy consumption for the trip, how much energy will need to be recharged during our trip, the time for recharging, and the state of charge at destination as chosen 25%. Furthermore, you will see the total travel time, so that means driving plus charging, and the consumption depending on the speed and the corresponding range of my car. Normally, the lower the speed, the lower your consumption is. But however, for a travel time, it might be more advisable for higher speed and more recharging to get the lowest travel time. Here in this example, we see that the lowest travel time will be at the speed of 110 kilometers per hour. By selecting this line, evCalc shows me the best place to recharge my car on my trip. Now I can check the recharge facility on a recharge circle. So I see here in the vicinity of Bern I have a lot of recharges, and now I can choose or evaluate which one I will use on my trip. The result has also the possibility to benchmark other cars. So I would like to benchmark other cars on a speed of 100 kilometers an hour. and evCalc will evaluate all cars in the database currently available for their equivalent trip on another car. You get here a ranking of all these cars, and you may also sort your list for vehicle names, energy, recharge, and the different columns here, like consumption. So the lowest consumption will be achieved by a Toyota IQ EV, and here is the ranking. evCalc has in addition some advanced settings. You can overwrite any value that is evaluated by the automatic router, or you can even consider wind on your routing. If you are tailgating a truck, you can also simulate this by adding a tailwind of about 5 to 10% of your speed, so that means about 5 kilometers an hour tailwind, and then I can recalculate considering a tailgating of a truck. By using the share button, you may share your calculation with other users, or you can create a permanent link to recall your calculation anytime. So I usually use the share button to fix my car. So then I get here a long URL, and everything behind the car I delete, and now I have a permanent link that selects automatically my car, and you can use this link for further calculations. So let's do another calculation, starting all over again. Today I will do a trip from the region of Zurich to Munich. So, and I visit the town. So here is the middle of the town. I select this. Now I forgot to choose the point of origin, so I go back, set the marker here, but now it's the opposite direction. So I change the direction from Munich to Zurich and from Zurich to Munich. So today I will do this trip with a Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. Here I have summer tires. It's just me in the car, no additional weight, and we have wet weather, so the street condition is damp, and we have only 15 degrees centigrade. I do the calculation right now, and as in Germany there is no speed limit, I will travel around 150 kilometers an hour. By going back to the map, I see the charge circle, so I have to recharge once to Munich in the region of the green circle, So I look up. Here is a supercharger at Eichstätten. I will use this one and add it to the route as well. So now I see the consumption will be around 23.5 kilowatts per 100 kilometers. If you guys from the US will change the units, you can do this here from metric to imperial, and you will have your familiar values here. So evCalc is not only a range and recharge tool, but also you may decide which car fits best on your needs by using evCalc. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time. Thank you.